What's up, Facebook? Happy Friday. It's been a really exciting day here in the Harper House. I've been working really hard and I wanted to go live earlier this morning, but I was waiting on a delivery of a second package. Hi, Misty. Misty, will you comment and let me know if it's showing me comments? Because if it's not, hi, Stacy. If it's not showing me comments, I need to back out really quick. I have huge news to share with you guys, and I have some packages to show you. Stacy, you're going to love this. Hi, yay, comments are working. Okay, Stacy, you're going to love this. Misty, you're going to too, but you're not local, so it's going to be harder for you. Okay, you guys. So, I have shared with you guys that this year has been quite trying. Hi, Holly. Hi, Laura. Nicole, I have huge news, you guys. I'm so excited. So, I am in Southern California. So, over the last, I got off of all of my anxiety medications. For those of you who are like brand new to me, I suffer with anxiety and depression, and I've always been very open about my mental health because I feel like it's taboo and it shouldn't be, and it's not right that it is, and I feel like we need to talk about it. And I feel like there's a lot of us moms and a lot of us women who are suffering in silence, and it needs to stop. There's no reason why you need to feel alone. There's no reason why you need to feel like you can't talk. And when you have anxiety and depression and you literally feel like you have an elephant on your chest, you physically can't breathe, you can't sleep, you can't eat, you completely shut down, and it is the most isolating, I have goosebumps. It is the most isolating experience you can have. You're literally alone in your own head. And the problem is you get stuck on this hamster wheel of BS that's just, you beat yourself up over and over and over and over. And you'll find like the stupidest stuff, and that's what you obsess and harp on. I know, because I live in it. So if you are new to my journey, then know that I worked really hard to get off of all of my anxiety medication. And the doctor, of course, because pharmaceuticals, it's money. It's a money game. They wanted me to continue, and they wanted me on like 6 different meds. And I had been medicated, hey girl, for 15 years. And I had been medicated for so long, I couldn't tell if I was crazy and needed meds or if the meds were making me crazy. I'm not kidding. I was medicated through both pregnancies, through both labor and deliveries. It was horrible. It was horrible. I was nursing my daughter. So I finally cut myself cold turkey. I don't suggest that. It was brutal. Hey girl. Oh, thank you. This is sheer berry diamond topped with orchid gloss. I'll love it. I'm putting in a huge order tonight or tomorrow, and I'll get a bunch more stuff because I literally am almost out of everything. You guys are amazing. Anyways, so I got off of all of my medication October 2015. So October 2015 through all of 2016 was really my year of self-discovery, where I was like, for the first time in my adult life, was no longer on the crutch of medication. I no longer had medication to fall back on. I had to really dig deep and do the ugly, serious, nasty, terrifying work that holds you back, and all the stuff that causes the anxiety. So I had to work on healing childhood traumas. I had to work on healing everything that, was keeping me in my own head. Thank you. Love you, girl. So 2016 was my year of self-discovery, getting out, just finally starting to try and come out of this fog. Now, mind you, I was still suffering with horrible postpartum depression, and my postpartum depression lasted about 2.5 years. I pray to God, if you're a new mom, it doesn't last for you that long. So I went to therapy. I started reading books. My favorite book, you guys know this is my favorite book, You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero. Every single female I know should have this book. All of my clients have this book. When you work with me, when you pay me, this is one of your assignments, is this book. It's that good. It's by Jen Sincero. You Are a Badass. If you have not read this yet, then get the audio. Listen to it in the car, while you do dishes, while you shower. I don't care. Just get it in your brain. It's that good. So I went to therapy. I started reading. I started communicating with my husband. My husband, bless him, does not have anxiety and depression. So he is supportive, but he doesn't understand. And I get it, because if you don't have it, there's nothing you can relate it to. And you know what I'm talking about. If you have it, there's no way, you can't describe it. It's like a cancer. It's like once it has you, it's got you. And it'll go like dormant, and then it'll rear its ugly head, and then it'll kind of lay dormant, and then it rears its ugly head, right? I know you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, 2.5 years postpartum depression is brutal. So 2016, really, therapy, reading, started journaling, communicating with my husband what was going on, rather than just snapping off and flying off the handle and getting pissed off for no reason because all of a sudden my emotions were out of control. I was starting to communicate with him. Listen, I'm freaking out, okay? I'm not trying to be a bitch. I'm freaking out, okay? I'm freaking out. And I know you don't understand that, but I just need you to hold me, or I just need you to help me with the dishes, or I just need you to take the kids and bathe them and give me 20 minutes by myself. And I started communicating with him, and that was huge because he doesn't understand, but he's also not a mind reader. So if you're with somebody and they don't understand, just communicate, because you can't expect them to know what's going on in your head. They just see PMS, or they just see that you're losing your shit. They don't understand that it's coming from a place of fear, and it's coming from a place of genuinely not having control. So try and communicate. So I started working on my communication end of 2016. Every year, you guys, every year December, so this year, you guys are going to see it happen again. If you peep my post last year, you're going to see it again. I make a vision board. I make a dream board. And I literally go through magazines, I go through Pinterest, I go through Google, and I dream as big as my mother freaking head will let me dream. And I put things on my board. And that board is in front of me all the time. We just moved into this office, and I still have my demo set up, my store, so it's not hung up yet. It's in the kitchen. But it will be in here too. You'll see it in the background. So December 2016, I sat down and I was like, okay, I've had a little over a year to learn how to control this anxiety. No medication. I've had a year of some therapy and some new tools and some reading. I'm going all in. End of December last year, I got my credit card out and I paid $2,000 for a business academy and hired 2 business coaches. On my dream board, I had that I was going to become a sponsored athlete. I had that I was going to have a thriving fitness business. And you know what happened? 2 weeks later, first 2 weeks of January, I became a sponsored athlete. I was already enrolled in a business academy. I hired 2 coaches. By March, I had created a 4-week fat loss academy, and then 3 weeks later, I created a 6-week fat loss academy. I was running my outdoor boot camp. I was running an online boot camp. I was creating my own programs. I was helping postpartum moms get their bodies back, and I took off flying. And I was like, "Fuck yes! I am finally out of my own head." Now, don't let this fool you. I still struggle with anxiety and depression. In fact, if you're an entrepreneur, you're going to know that the entrepreneur roller coaster is brutal. And every time you're like, I got this. Oh my God, I'm finally starting to see success. Your subconscious mind is going to throw you off. You're going to get sick. Your kids are going to get sick. Something's going to happen. You're going to start having fear and doubts, and you're going to be terrified. And all of a sudden, it's going to all come to a halt. That's the entrepreneur roller coaster. So just when I started to get momentum, I was flying. It was amazing. I was like total attitude of gratitude. I was journaling every night. I was connected to my business coaches. I'm still connected to a business coach. In June, it all came to a screeching halt, and I lost it all. What I had done in all of this was completely tap out my adrenals. If you're not familiar with your adrenals are little glands that sit on top of your kidneys. They regulate your fight or flight. If you have anxiety, you know that your fight and flight is always on. Always. It's always flashing. They're like red siren lights. They're always flashing, right? They never chill the fuck out and turn off, right? Well, the problem with that is it depletes your adrenals, which then screws up your hormones, which then screws up your cortisol, which then screws up your weight, which then screws up your depression and your anxiety and the brain fog and the insomnia, and it all snowballs into one. Put that on top of leaky gut, where I'm literally not absorbing a damn thing I eat. It's all going right through me. I physically shut down. What I had done was go so hard, so fast, that my body literally completely quit on me, and I lost it all because I physically could not keep up with my business. I was I'm the CEO. I was the only one teaching my classes. I was the only one running the online programs. I was the only one doing it all. And I'll tell you what, just before this happened, I enrolled in another academy, Spirit Junkie Masterclass. If you're familiar with Gabby Bernstein, she's amazing. She's a huge guru of mine. Super sweet, super humble. I enrolled in her program. And the timing of this was insane basically, long story short, what God did was take away the very thing that was bringing me success. He knocked me down to bended knee, literally on bended knee, to get my attention, to slow me down, to hear that I was never in alignment, to hear that he had a bigger message for me. But I was so wrapped up in my own head, my own business, and my whole thing. My ego was running the damn show. I was missing the very message he was trying to get to me. So he literally took away the very thing I had spent 13 years building to get my attention. So I get into the Spirit Junkie Masterclass. I'm freaking out. I'm like looking at my husband. I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to provide for our family. I don't know what I'm going to do. And I feel so defeated. And here I've worked my ass off. And I was just finally starting to see success. And then I get into this Spirit Junkie Masterclass and it changes my life. Because now I get it. Now God's like, I was trying to slow you down so that you could hear what I need you to do. So mid 2017, just earlier this year, I started working deeply on the internal healing and the release of childhood traumas and stuff that I was too chicken shit to deal with in 2016. Terrifying. The more I released that, the more I found I was standing in my power, but in a way that I had never experienced before. I started having visions. I started experiencing really intense visions. I can feel the presence of people. I started my intuition. I'm intuitive and clairvoyant to an extent, but my intuition just started it just was heightened to, like on crack. It was nuts. I could literally read you probably right now just through the phone. It's crazy. I'm not psychic, but I've got the ability for it. So the more I slowed down, the more I realized I had to give up the very things I was fighting for, because what I had been working to build was actually creating resistance in what I needed to receive. I was so busy grinding that I was missing the very thing that I was trying to get, which was that business. And I was pushing so hard that I wasn't allowing myself to receive it, and I burnt myself out. So, a couple weeks ago, I was presented with an opportunity to do Synergence, and I was like, oh God, you're funny. I'm not doing an MLM, much less in makeup and skincare. You're crazy. You're crazy. I've built 13 years being a natural bodybuilder. I'm a sponsored athlete. This is the last thing I'm doing. I am my own boss. I'm not doing an MLM. I'm not working under some. Anyways, my ego started to run the show again. Long story short, I ended up becoming a part of Synergence, and our team has exploded. My life has changed. My family's life has changed. Our finances have changed. And it's really quite amazing what happens when you start to, when you don't have a choice, when you've been knocked down to everything. So the big news, the big business news. And there's a couple of you in particular, and I don't see you on. I see one of you on, who have been dying for this news. If you have been a client of mine, either in my Fat Loss Academies, a personal training client, a boot camp client, I've had so many of you over the years tell me that I really am your life coach, that I've been more than your personal trainer, that I have been more than your boot camp instructor, that I've been more than your bodybuilding companion, that I've always kind of been your health coach, your life coach, because I've always, to me, it wasn't just here's your macros, here's a meal plan, here's your workouts. I didn't want to just keep taking your money. I wanted to give you the skills you needed to make permanent changes. I wanted you to be able to get down to the root of what was causing the problem and make permanent changes. I didn't want you to have to rely on me forever. Well, in conjunction with my Synergence business, you guys, I have life coaching packages in the works. It's coming. It's finally coming. There's going to be packages available for those of you who are on my team and join the team. There's going to be packages available for those of you who want to just be wholesale customers. And there's going to be options for those of you who literally just want one-on-one life coaching. So, what? It's finally here, you guys. It's finally happening. It's finally happening. I'm finally, for the first time in my life, in full alignment. And it took God knocking me down and taking the wind out of my sail for me to get out of my stubborn, anxiety-filled hamster wheel to realize that. Right? I know! Okay, so So I'm very excited. I'm nervous, but the truth is there's a lot of you I've been coaching pro bono really for years. So it's time I step into my power. And I think it's going to do my team really well. I think it's going to do me really well. And I think it's going to do you really well. So be on the lookout for life coaching packages coming. I'm very excited. Okay, so I actually have packages, like real packages. Thanks. Yes. So Ashley, who's on, is amazing. And she created this for me, which is motherhood is being a tiny person's snack bitch. Yeah. 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 If you're a mom, you totally get that. So motherhood is being a tiny person's snack bitch. Yeah. I'm a CEO, of a company, and I run my own business, but I'm also a snack bitch. Just call me snack bitch. So I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited. So be on the lookout for that. Okay, so that was the huge news, but I've got something else to share with you guys. Check this out. Now, for my non-local girls, I'm sorry, because this isn't really going to help you, but that's okay. That's what our group is for, and all the demos that I do. For my local girls, you guys, these are lippy cards. So I have my testers. You guys, if you've had a private consultation or makeover done with me, or been whatever, you've tried the product on. But check this out. This allows you to try on the color without having to actually try it on until you find the one that you really want to actually try on. We have every shade. How cool is that? And it tells you what shade it is. Aussie Rose. I'm wearing Sheerberry Diamond. So, where's Sheerberry? No, that's Roseberry. Where's Sheerberry? I am so excited. I love these. Priscilla, you're going to have to play with these tonight. I know. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm looking for Sheerberry. The Sheerberry Diamond is a little lighter than regular Sheerberry. Oh, you know what? It might not be in this one. Okay, this is regular Sheerberry. I'm wearing Sheerberry Diamond, but so Sheerberry Diamond is pinker, and Sheerberry Diamond is a limited edition color, so it's not in this. Isn't that awesome? So you get to try on the color without having to actually commit to try it on, and then you can decide which ones you actually want to try on. I know. They're called lippy cards. I'm really excited. Really excited. So fun. Okay, I have 2 other packages. Yesterday, day before yesterday, at my son's school, they had like a holiday gift shopping fair, whatever. He was so proud of himself, you guys. He shopped for all of us. He shopped for Dad and Sissy and Mom and himself. And the one thing he got me, this goes on your coffee mug to keep your hands from getting hot. It's Senegen's blue. I was like, kid, you are so good. He's like, Mommy, dark blue is your favorite color. I knew. I'm like, you're so sweet. I also got one of these free. How cute is that? I know. It's so cute. I have the tiniest head ever. And it's also Senegen's blue. I got this last night from my sponsor for helping her out. So I love this. Okay, and the last package. Are you ready for this? Are you ready? Want to see which ones I did? The girls in my group voted. They got to choose which one I went with. I went with these ones, girls. I went with these ones. I'm so excited. Okay, so I thought business cards were totally old school. I was like, nobody needs business cards. I've had more requests for business cards than like anything else. And I can't keep my stock in sale. So I was like, we're getting business cards. So that's the one I went with, girls. That's the one I did. You guys got to vote. This is the one we did. This is the one we chose. So now y'all can get a hold of me. Now y'all can try on your lip colors. And we've got life coaching packages happening. Boom. I'm so excited. So 2015, October 2015, I got off of all of my medication. 2016 was my year of self-discovery and really starting to learn how to live without the crutch of medication. 2017 was just the start of my business and my internal healing and releasing childhood traumas. And 2018 is mine. I'm coming after it hard. So so hard. This time I'm actually in alignment, and this time I'm being divinely guided, and this time it feels right. So I am still a sponsored athlete. I do still work out, though I did have to give up bodybuilding because of the conditions that I have right now. I do have to start working with a couple different doctors on the team, but I'll tell you what, 2018 is mine. It's mine, and I'm so excited to work with you guys. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So anyways, while we're here, for those of you, come get these kids. Girl, we're drinking tonight. So Priscilla and I are going to dinner. Priscilla is actually on my team. We are getting together tonight, and we are going to dinner, and we're going to go to a kid-friendly place, and we're going to have a drink, because that's how we roll. So there are 6 of you on here. Since the 6 of you stuck around, would you like me to pull a card for you? If you would like a card pulled, just raise your hand or say me, and I'll pull a card for you. Just to thank you for being here. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh my God. It's actually happening, you guys. It's actually happening. I will forever be a snack bitch, but it's still happening. Okay, Brenda, let's pull for you. Brenda, you're building a business. Priscilla too, okay. Brenda is building a business. How is that going? Misty, okay. Jordan. Jordan. There's a squirrel that lives in this tree outside of my window, and he like goes crazy every time I go live. It's so cute. Jordan, you're gonna have to play with these. You're gonna love these at boot camp. Okay. Brenda, hi Jamie. Brenda, you've got some challenges going on. I'm getting a lot of resistance, and I'm getting medical. I don't know if that means anything to you, but I'm getting a lot of that. But I'm feeling resistance, and I'm feeling change. So Brenda, would you like the heart or the dragon? I'm not used to wearing a beanie. I feel like really self-conscious in it. I do have a 5-finger forehead, so it kind of covers it. Message you after. Did I just pick on something? Yeah, that's the feeling I'm getting. For those of you who missed the beginning of this, you got to go back and watch. I have some seriously exciting business news happening. Heart. Okay, Brenda. I am loving. Today I will spread my love amongst my nearest and dearest. I will let them know just how much I care so that they know they're loved and worthy, just as I know that I am. So that's interesting, because the basis of fear and resistance, the opposite of that is love. So I have a feeling you're resisting against something that would bring you exactly what you need. And the opposite of fear is to love. So you need to step into your worth and know that you're loved and know that you're worthy of that love and accept it. Okay. Don't fall off that ball. Watch me. I would too. I totally would. Okay, that was Brenda. And then we're going to do Priscilla and Misty and Jordan. Priscilla. Priscilla is a rock star who joined me in this Senegen's quest and is killing her business. She's amazing. Okay, Priscilla, you want arms wide open? This is a woman like with her arms wide open to a mountain, or would you like the goddess? I chopped like 3 inches off my hair the other day. It feels short. You're welcome. I have to get an actual like proper extra like desk chair. I was at the doctor the other night, and he's like, you need this pillow. It's $100 pillow. And he's like, you need this chair. It's like a $200 chair. I was like, can we just fix my back instead? Oh, Priscilla, I am super sexy. Yes, you are. I am committed to being the sensuous, sassy, and sexy goddess I know who lives inside of me. I am a glitter bomb of glorious feminine power that cannot be diminished. Today, I will enjoy and relish every minute of my femininity. So throw on whatever you want to throw on. We're going to dinner and we're having a drink. And our kids are just going to have to be out of control. Okay. Then we had Jordan and then Misty. I know. I know. It's Friday. My kids are very tired. I know. I totally get it. I'm in the same boat. Jordan. Okay. Jordan, do you want the butterfly or the turtle? I love the delay. I sit here like twiddling my thumb. Evelyn is screaming on the floor. Girl, I've been threatening my kids that we weren't going to go out to dinner with you guys tonight if they continue to act a fool. They're making me crazy. They're just tired. Jordan, which one do you want? You've probably already told me. Facebook is slow. Butterfly. Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay. I am love. I am committed to being love. It is the most powerful of truths which keeps me grounded and reminds me that when you are love, all else falls into place. Powerfully, peacefully, purposefully. Love gives me strength, courage, and a knowing that allows, accepts, and provides resolve. Love trumps any and all else. Love unites, listens, teaches. I am a vessel of love. Love that. I love that. Okay, so we're going to do Misty, and then we're done. So Jordan, with what you have going on, love and forgive, but not at the expense of yourself. So love and forgive, but protect your energy and protect yourself at the same time. I know you know what I'm talking about. Okay, Misty. Misty, would you like the warrior or the heart? What do you think of the blue? It's pretty, huh? It's Senegen's blue. I like it. It's growing on me. You guys, our team hit $4 million in 8 months. That's insane. That is insane. Like, how do you hit $4 million in 8 months? Like, our team is wild. It's crazy. Like, the biggest blessing ever. If you guys want Christmas cash, or you want a life-changing opportunity, come talk to me. Come talk to me. This is like one of my favorites of these cards. Okay, Misty, you ready? I am enough. Today, I am committed to knowing and embracing my worth. I deserve to receive the best, and I'm enough to give the best. I make mistakes, I own them, and I learn from them. I love unconditionally and provide value to those around me. Nothing can kill my spirit or diminish my bright light. You have had this card before. Your universe is clearly trying to tell you something that you are not getting through your noggin, because I know you've had this card before. I know you've had this card before, and I know we've had a talk like this. So I feel like you are resisting the very thing that your universe is trying to give you. Whew, crazy, crazy. Okay, for Daniel. Okay. Daniel, I don't know as well, but let's see what we get for him. I thought so. I knew you'd had that card before. So obviously the fact that you have repeated it, and I think you might have repeated it more than once. I've done several readings with these cards, and I've never had a repeat except for you that I can remember. And yours always stands out to me. So you're not doing the internal work that your universe is trying to tell you that you need to do. We need to talk. You are stubborn and you're not growing because of it. Learn from me. Don't do what I did. Darylyn. Okay, so Brittany, Daniel, do you want the dragonfly or the turtle for Daniel? Darylyn, check these out. These are called Lippy cards. Look. Next time you come over, you get to play. They allow you to try on every single color without having to try on every single color. Is that awesome? Or what? Okay, dragonfly for Daniel. How cool is that? I'm obsessed. And you missed the cards I chose. Okay, Daniel.
Mommy, is the baby and the brother is coming over?
We're gonna go to dinner with them, yes. She's on here right now. Do you want to say hi? I know. Ooh. Do you want to say hi?
Hi.
Okay, Daniel's dragonfly. Today I am committed to being someone's peep. I will stand by your side whether you are wrong or right, and if you are wrong, I will help you get it right. I will offer you advice from a sincere standpoint. What you ultimately choose is up to you, and I accept you for who you are and how you feel. I will offer unconditional friendship and understanding. Priscilla says hi. So that was for Daniel. I know. Okay, Darylyn, you also missed these. We went with these ones. So the girls in my group that I life coach in my private group. I do makeup demos. I do hair demos. All of that in my private group. If you're not in there, get your butt in there. If you're another distributor, you're not getting in there. But otherwise, get in there. They got to vote on which business card I did. And I thought business cards were totally, you're welcome. I thought they were totally old school and nobody wanted them. But I have had so many requests for them. So I finally did it. So, okay, you guys. I think I got everybody. Yes. Did I get everyone? Please don't. Okay, I think I got everyone. All right, you guys. So, super excited. But even more than that, we have life coaching packages coming your way. Join my team, you get a certain package. Or if you're already on my team, you get a certain package. Or if you're in my group, you're going to get a certain package. Let's just say you want to be in the group. You want to be in my group. So they're going to get a certain package. Yes. So we've got all kinds of super exciting things happening for 2018. Also, just a second, baby. Just a second. My business of 13 years is coming to an end.
Mom, I'll put this right here.
December 21st is my very last Chaos Fitness live outdoor women's boot camp. And I'm walking away from Chaos Fitness completely, altogether. We are starting a new business. We are starting a new direction. We are going to be in alignment. We are going to be divinely guided. And we are making space for the work that I'm supposed to be doing and not the work that I wanted to be doing. No more resistance. So I'm very excited. It's going to be really weird. It's a business I've had for 13 years. I've put my heart and soul into it. I've had it for long before I had kids, and I've had my kids and my husband wrapped up in it. So it's going to be scary, but exciting for 2018, and I am excited to share the whole journey with you. So watch out 2018, you're mine, and I am so grateful for all of you in this journey. So have a great Friday night. I'm going to dinner with Priscilla. We're getting drinks, and we're going to go hang. Bye.